Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 79, day 2. So today we're going to be doing a couple things. We got Yellow Guild War going on, obviously, we'll start with that. We also have this pet going on as it's trying to notify us of. We got that going on for another 7 hours. It's one that we've had quite a bit, so definitely a lot of opportunities to have it maxed. However, if you don't, it is an Urska bonus, specifically Urska and not Urskeya. Urska is specifically the troop type, not the kingdom itself, so do be wary of that. And yeah, we'll do the World Lore event. I don't even think we touched it yet, which is actually, I think, the latest in the week we've ever haven't touched it. But yeah, scoring's pretty straightforward. If you see a Karandera, take a Karandera. That's pretty much the whole thing. But yeah, we'll go get all of our battles in. We're probably like the only person in our guild other than Azala because she has some things going on. But we're like we're the only person in our guild who's here who actually hasn't done it yet. Also, if anyone's looking for a guild, we still got one spot left. If you could do 1.5 million plus gold, let me know. If you're level 1,000 plus, 1.5 million gold easily every single week and can participate in all guild related events. We do have one spot open. Let me know. Anyways, let's get into things. So first things first, obviously we're going to start with Guild Wars. Let's see what metal switch we might need to do. So, Guild Wars today. We have ourselves Yellow. The specific team we're going to be running is probably Gorgoltha build. I believe we're still using Gorgoltha Divinish Bala build. Where is my Yellow? There it is. But yeah, we're using Gorgoltha, Rope Dart, Divinish Bala, and Quillen. I do not believe we need to make any modification to that whatsoever. And should be okay. My only concern right here is he is using a Mass Summon build. So that could slightly get in the way of what we want to do. However, I think we'll still keep it as is. We can still Rope Dart the other summoner, kill those other two, get rid of the... actually, Rope Dart moves them immediately to the back, right? Or no, I mean to the first. Oh, yeah. Because I was going to say, I want to get like directly to the Life and Death itself. I think this will be fine. A little bit weird team to actually run against Life and Death. But otherwise, I think it should be fine. Let me go change my medals, though. That we definitely will need to go and modify. 20% into 2 seasons or just going into 3 seasons will probably be best unless we specifically need the cleanse. In most situations, that's probably the way we're going to go. So we'll just go with probably just 3 seasons. The only thing that gets 20% would be the Gorgoltha. And while we do need his mana very badly at the beginning, it is not worth using that just for that, I don't feel. But anyways, let's get into Guild Wars, see how it goes. Yellow Day is normally a pretty safe day for the most part, mostly because Gorgoltha is so ridiculously tanky. And he is, of course, using Orb Weaver. Hold up, though. That Orb Weaver doesn't... Oh, yes, it does. I was going to say, it doesn't have Stealthy. It's really under-leveled, but he did level it enough to have Stealthy. We were actually against one the other day where he forgot to put his Stealthy on because he, well, didn't have it yet. He didn't have it leveled enough. Stealthy is exceedingly important on that because he can't be targeted. And obviously, that's kind of what we want to do to it, is target it. What do you recommend if you don't have Rope Darts? Yeah, Rope Dart is an old event weapon. I used to use Doomed Axe if you have Doomed Axe, though you might not have that either. But I used to use Doomed Axe on this team instead of Rope Dart, and it worked pretty similarly as far as being good for it. He has green to purple. Problem. He has alignment on that. However, I believe we can stop it. I want to take it in a way that we get mana as well. However, I do want to start just by Rope Darting him. We'll Rope Dart his first, so I'll just kind of get out of the way. Ideally, we'd have a Skull follow up here. Still got to pay attention to where the green to purple is. We could definitely deny it out. So I'll probably deny it by taking a purple since he's about to get rid of all the green, which is actually beneficial to us to capacity. He is going to get a single purple there. However, I cannot stop him from getting literally everything. So we'll just have to do that. Actually, I lied. There is a way. We could take this purple over into the green. That will prevent both of them from connecting. So we'll do it that way. That will prevent him from getting anything other than the one that cascaded over there. Or was that there to begin with? But we'll take the purple over there. That gives us Divinish Bala. Unfortunately, we do not have a way to use that Divinish Bala currently. Gorgoltha is very low on mana. And by low on mana, I mean he has no mana. Which is quite unfortunate. I almost want to take a Red Surge and try for it. However, that won't be enough mana. Plus, it will give him a brown extra turn. So that's not happening. Rope Dart to full mana wouldn't be bad. However, the only way to do that is off a blue, and we do not have any area that has a 100% chance of a blue. Actually, I'm not even seeing an area where we can realistically cascade for a blue. So I'm kind of just leaning towards a yellow at this point. There's no Divinish Bala cast, so we can't do that. He's about to get Life and Death, and that's going to be a problem, but we'll take that for now. Life and Death could pose an issue this battle overall. I kind of want to take that Brown Surge at this point. Because our yellow follow-up into potential purple extra turn off the sky could work pretty well. Because Divine Ishbala still can't do anything, so we'll take that for now. Gives it a little bit of red, but it's frozen on it, so that's actually good because it didn't cast Life and Death there. So that worked out quite well. We could take purple into yellow. I don't specifically need it, so we might as well try for the purple extra turn off the sky. We unfortunately do not land it, however we do have a full Gorgolfa now. Divine Ishbala, still no alignment, however what we could do now is... Oh no, that drains 3 mana as well. Gosh, we're gonna have to waste a turn, that's bad. I forgot. We could cast and try for Cascade. That's pretty risky, but it actually gives us what we need. However, it also gives them brown extra turn, which is my biggest concern. We'll hold for now and hope she doesn't Deathmark die. Well, she didn't. The other thing did, though. We can still work with this. Unfortunately, this team does not carry Resummon. So that is a permanently dead spot on our team for the rest of this battle. I am tempted to take a Skull. However, I don't want to trigger Life and Death over and over again, doing its whole thing. Oh gosh, we just lost. We can still solo it with Rope Dart, but that makes things a lot more complicated now. That was some really lucky Death Marks there. That was some exceedingly lucky Death Marks. Well, we can go kill his Web Spinner. So we'll do that. I'll kill his Web Spinner with the Skull. We'll get another Life and Death down. Is he going to Deathmark all 4 of our allies now? Is he going to get a win simply by Deathmarking 4 times? He's definitely within range to do so. Which would be exceedingly sad if that actually happens. I think the biggest thing that will kill us now is more so the true damage. I'm doing that for the cleanse more so than the mana. But I'm pretty sure we are dead. Yeah, we are dead. There's no way Gorgolfa can solo this battle. It's already over. But yeah, he got a double Deathmark kill. That is very exceedingly unfortunate. His team is a little bit worse against Life and Death. Yellow's normally a pretty free day as well. But Life and Death is one of the things he gets tripped on. It's because it's not set up as well for it. I'm just kind of going to let it die at this point. But we'll accumulate a little bit of mana at least, if nothing else. But there we go, it's dead. It's a be a dead. And we got another one. So we're probably going to have to switch back to the Doomed Axe then. Just to make sure something like that doesn't happen again. Just in case. Just a backup plan. This does down us an entire color. Also, I might have needed to switch the banner. Because it might have had blue in it. What is our banner right now? Let's see. We'll go grab a extra turn from there. This will then lead us into a purple, hopefully into a brown, which it does. Nice. He'll do his Deathmark thing. We can go get our full mana from a Surge, though, so hopefully we can land that Surge. I'm not sure which way I want to take it. This looks like the safest, so we'll take it that way. He'll do a thing. We'll take our purple over. This gives us Divine Ishbala. We do not have alignment for that Divine Ishbala. Yes, we do. I lied. There we go. Go for that. Get a gigantic Doomed Axe, and it's already over. The might of a Doomed Axe. And now Doomed Axe will just carry us. Cast or not to cast? It looks like not a cast. Oh, wait. Do you have alignment? Oh, you get rid of purple, though. But you're aligned on the purple, so I guess we go for it. He gets a resummon, as he will a billion times. We'll go for that, and then hopefully have Divine Ishbala aligned. I mean, not Divine Ishbala, I meant the thingy. Though anything being aligned would be great. What is the move here? I think we cast and hope something good happens. That kind of works, kind of, not really. But at least we killed the Life and Death. Life and Death, complete. We have killed our main objective. Let's see. Yeah, that should be dead. Oh, yes, there we go. And he's super dead. Yeah, well, we might just have to stick with Doomed Axe instead of Rope Dart. Especially against Life and Death. At least against Life and Death teams. Because the fact that it has Stealthy is just too annoying for it. We'll try it against all of them, though. We might just stick with it going forward. I forgot to rechange my banner. It was hello, chat. Also, I didn't even say hello to everyone earlier. Let me go do that. Let's see. Hello, Bill. Hello, Birdleaf. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Steve. Hello, Barbara again. Hello, Defiant. Actually, a couple of you are back again from earlier this morning. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Cookie. Hello, John. Hello, Henrik. Let's see. Hello, Ella. Lion, Tiger, is generally not a replacement for Rope Dart due to its lack of extra turn. The main reason why Rope Dart is normally used is the extra turn that it has attached to it. More so than everything else on it. Well, everything else on it is still decent, like dragging them in the first while they're entangled, because you can target out a target as well as entangle them. The main component that's actually really useful on it is more so the extra turn capability on it. Because Rope Dart wouldn't be used as much as it is if it didn't have that extra turn. It's the main gimmick that it has that actually makes it viable. I'm not sure what I want here. I'm not seeing any good cascades. We could try for double green. There's two different spots where double green off of Sky will actually turn, even though we don't need the mana. Yellow to blue, I don't believe is doing anything. No, it is not. I'm tempted to go for that. However, red mana in the short term isn't really going to do us any good. And obviously nowhere is a bunch of green mana. Though purple and red are about just as effective. So, you know what? We'll try for the double green. We do miss, obviously. The chance of us missing that was exceedingly high. Red here will give him extra turn purple. Actually, 5 times purple. We definitely don't want to give him that then. He's using a Zugaf defend build that you aren't able to freeze. So having Frost Mage right now actually isn't helping that much. And that's the only problem with not using Rope Dart is we do use one whole less color. So what's our banner right now? Our banner is... Oh gosh, we have all extra blue right now. I forgot to switch the banner off of Rope Dart. How do we have so much blue? I guess one of them is off of Frost Mage. But yeah, we'll need to go adjust that then. I didn't realize that. We still have all the blue from when we switched it over. Definitely need to change up the hero class then. Okay, I'm just going to have to give it to him. I think it's worth it. He didn't get full mana, so it's fine. Okay. We desperately need a follow-up here. Oh, what do we want? I think brown's the way to go for now. We are frozen on some colors. So we'll take brown for now. I need to get this Gorgolfa operational. Once it is, we can win pretty easily. You would be 1 mana short. Do we have extra turn cascade here? No, we're probably going to have to take our brown. Oh, that gives him a lot of green, though. What is your ability again? Ooh, that's a lot of mana accumulation. That's scary. That is scary to give him that much green. We could try for it off a Sky, though the chance of us hitting it's obviously pretty low. I think it's our better bet, and we do miss. Ooh, that's bad. Now we don't have full mana, and he has full mana. Though he would have got an extra turn full mana, so he technically would have had mana, full mana the previous turn if we gave him the other thing. So at least we get to do our explosion right after him. However, it is after him and not before, which is problematic. So what we basically have to do here is... Yeah, we didn't get anything new. We're going to have to go for Gorgolfa. Hope we get extra turn. Oh, wait! Yeah, you have a 2 mana drain on that. I came in extra turn. Oh, that's problematic. Those small mana drains are surprisingly effective. I'll take a yellow here. Ideally, he'll cast that, but I'll probably Zugaf kill something on this team. Luckily, it was not Gorgolfa, so we should be fine. Though, unfortunately, it does get re-drained. Luckily, the fact that we're not using yellow right now does allow us to do that. We are frozen on Skull, though, so even if I take this for extra turn, which we do have, we will lose our turn. However, we do get so much value from it that I think it's still worth it. So he's going to get another Zugaf here. That is, unfortunately, the most useful thing on our entire team he just got rid of. So now we are probably dead. We might actually get a double loss today. This team normally, like, completely devastates them. This is one of the 9,600 score teams that normally scores that. But this time around, we might as well just let it kill us because it's already over. Oh, gosh. And it gets resummoned. Of course it would. I think it's already over at this point. Just keep taking mana so it doesn't hurt our score as much. But it's still obviously going to hurt our score. And we'll throw a little poke. Here we go. Have a poke. Kill us already, Zugaf. Take the final blow. Yeah, 2 losses, unfortunately. Let me go revamp the thingy, though. Which could have helped us there. I didn't realize it was set that much to Rope Dart. So let's go switch over to... I'm almost feeling Priest, actually. You don't have half mana to start naturally, though, but you have Divine Shpala, so it should be fine. Extra yellow, magic, extra life, cleanse. Oh, yeah, you get a cleanse for yourself, so give even more cleanse. Nice. And banner needs to be changed to a yellow, brown, yellow, red, yellow, purple. Well, definitely not yellow, purple. Probably yellow, red, or Yellow-brown. Probably yellow-brown in case Gorgulfa needs it. There we go. Perfect banner. Okay, let's roll with this. This is +4 yellow now. This should be fine. Let's see how it does against the same team. And we'll do Doom Dax instead of Rope Dart variant. Yeah, I use this Zolgoth team as my offensive team for one of the days. Not like that exact build, though. But a variant of it that's pure color. He aimed at his other alignment. Oh, no. He's getting all the values. Okay. So we luckily got an enchant at the start of battle from his hero class. And that enchant is probably going to carry us so hard. He's about to do a red to blue. He has alignment on it. Which is concerning. I should probably deny it. Even though it gives him a skull, of course. I'm actually going to give him every skull. We're using Gorgulfa, so every skull can go to him, and it doesn't matter too much. As long as he doesn't get an extra turn. My biggest concern right now is if we cascade him a red or a blue in that location, he will get an extra turn, and we will lose. What's your other alignment? Yellow to blue is not threatening right now. However, my biggest concern is he does red to blue, and it ends up triggering a red or blue right there. Okay, good. It's a Doom Skull. We should be fine then. So now we can just go and clear out the entire board, and that should be right into the win. Unless we don't get full mana on anything. That can also happen. We have Doom Dax next turn, so if we can get alignment on that, that would be pretty good cast. We'll actually be next to each other for the thing. There should be 3 skulls, right? Because the other one will be right over there. Yeah, that'll have some alignment. It's not an extra turn, though. Oh, no, but the other skull got taken for the thing. Never mind. I will take that over for now. I'm not sure what our move is, because obviously we don't cast. That'd be a very bad idea right now. He has red to blue, which I don't think is as threatening as it may seem. Because red to blue isn't really going to do much. I could try for a purple surge here, though I don't believe we are on +1 on purple right now, so it will be 1 mana short even if we do that. And I'd rather try getting the purples for skull alignment. Red surge would be full mana, though. So we could go for that and then hopefully be fine. We could take it in one of 2 different ways. Can we take it this way? In case we can get an extra turn somewhere at some point. Oh gosh, we cascaded him an extra turn. But I did that so if we can get an extra turn, we could just take that for an extra turn skull to go wipe him out with towards the later part of the battle. However, can't really do much with it now. I'll try for a purple off of Sky. I didn't get it. That was just a normal purple that was already invisible sight. The fact that these both are like so close to full mana but not actually at full mana is very unfortunate. So I'll take that over. We do have a single skull, which I might just want to chain together because of how much it'll actually chain. It'll chain like this whole section of the board together. And we kind of need it for the mana, and we need to make some kind of move, so we're going to go for it. Unfortunately, it does not cascade into anything. And he will almost kill us, but not enough to kill us yet. So the fact that we don't have full mana is very unfortunate right now. I'm probably going to have to take a yellow. He's going to do a yellow to blue convert right now. Yellow to blue is an extra turn as well, so we are going to have to worry about that. However, it's blocked by the other troop, so I think just taking a yellow for right now is safe. So I'll take that yellow over. We do... Oh, Cascade, a free turn. Okay, we need that. Come on, good board. Make this work. Get rolling already. We're having a really big trouble getting this team to roll today. It just does not want to get started. It still hasn't even gotten started. Let's see. We do not have an alignment here. Oh, yes, we do. Yeah, we'll go for it then. Oh! Well, we're frozen on the yellow. Ah. Yeah, we're dead. Today is just one of those days, isn't it? We have, like, the exact inverse luck for this. Compared to earlier today. Gosh. 3 losses. We might need to revamp our yellow day for once. This team has been, like, so ridiculously consistent, like, for every single Guild War, though. Surprised it's being destroyed this hard. It's those small mana drains that keeps getting it. That's the main component that I think is doing it. Small mana drain. Very effective against this team. Even if it was only a 1 mana drain. That is so ridiculously effective against this setup. When you can spam it so often. Okay, this one should easily be a win. Unless it starts looping like crazy, which is definitely still possible. As long as we don't give him like the most amazing board right here, we should be fine. If we can survive this, we won. Oh yeah, it drains all yellow. That can be a concern. Speaking of small mana drains. Hello, small mana drain. If you could end your turn, that'd be great. Thank you. Problem though, we don't have an extra turn follow-up right now. So we have to yellow surge. Hope he gets skull distracted. Oh wait, is there? Yeah, that'll be skull distracted. Oh no, he gets to take it for free though. If I take that one anyways. We need an extra turn so badly right now. I'm not seeing a good location to try aiming for it though. Let's have to take that for now, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't do too much. Okay, mana drain's the one. However, we do have a double skull here. So we can work with that. Take the skull, take the skull. Unfortunately, it did not cascade yellow. However, we have the extra turn yellow right there. Divine Spala, you better have alignment. Thank you. Carry us. Let's see. We do not have a follow-up alignment, though. So we'll take that for now. Now we do, and now that should start obliterating everything. See, was that so hard, team, to finally start working? Like, that's what it's supposed to do normally. And then it wins in, like, seconds. And then boom. But it really did not want to do that today, apparently. Gosh. I don't even want to see this score. I think it might be under 4,000. Okay, it's 5,296. That's like half the amount of points you normally would have gotten. Well, we're going to be way down on our guild this week. 2-3. That is a devastatingly bad day. Looks like a few other people got our luck. But, we're still at this high end of a 2-3 at least. If nothing else. We're only a few thousand behind. Like, it's only like a 2,500 difference there. But, compared to those flawless wins. Look at that. That's like a 5,000 difference almost. 4 or 5,000. But anyways, we're somehow still in rank 3 for the bracket. Even though we dropped the ball today. Also, our defend team did not want to win today either, apparently. Though I did want to consider revamping this. I didn't do it in time, though. But, I would use that build. Probably needs to be tweaked into the future. Probably Wolf for next Guild War. But anyways, let's forget that ever happened. Let's go to Magic. We'll go quick kill. We actually got some deeds today. I believe deeds and 50 gems. I believe it was. Purple deeds and 50. Yep. Oh, no. It was blue. I think I saw purple because it was like, oh, purple thingy. It's like, no. But, yeah, blue deeds and 50 gems. So let's go and grab those. Clear through all of our dailies. We'll hand out a code, and then we'll go do the World Lore event. Because we haven't touched that all week. We went over it a couple, you know, with teams and stuff. However, I haven't actually done it, so I need to go do that. Mostly because all of Monday went to the thing, and then faction, of course, the other day. Ends up taking up a decent chunk of time. But yeah, we might revamp our yellow team. We might finally get rid of a Gorgolfa build. I really love Gorgolfa builds for yellow. But we might try a non-Gorgolfa yellow build for next week. Or not next week, but next Guild War. It'll also be Guild War number 80. So it'll be a nice number to change things up on. We're going to be getting really close to the 100 mark eventually. Actually, I shouldn't say that we're close. With how the cycle is, it'll take like over a year. It'll be like 2022. I guess that is considered close for this game. As far as time frames normally go. But, yeah, it'd be 2022 before we hit the 100th Guild War. Because we only get once every 4 weeks. Which is pretty much once a month, essentially. But it will eventually reach it. How would I rate Luna? Luna's okay. Its lack of extra turn is its biggest downfall. If it had any amount of board control on its ability, it would probably be good. It has a great final trait for mana accumulation. But its actual cast does not have board control. And for that reason, it's a pretty big missed opportunity. Even if she just converted a gem to yellow or something, she would be insanely good. If it was just like a convert like purple to yellow or red to yellow or literally any color to yellow, she would probably be meta if that was the case. If she had to convert any color to yellow on top of what she does. However, without that, she's rather average or even below average. Due to the fact that you have to waste her turn in order to do her ability, and there are better options out there that don't waste their turn. Or better options that do waste their turn, but do just such a better cast than her. But she's not a bad troop. She just normally isn't worth using. Other than for the pure faction that you have to use her for, of course. Okay, we need some pokes. Where's all of our pokes at? Oh, I was using that. I guess we kill it with Leprechaun? Leprechaun, go! Do your explosion. Can't even get full mana on Leprechaun either. You know what? We're just casting this. We'll get a hit somewheres. They can't stop all the hits. Or can they? Let's see. We'll try that, taking that over. How on earth did we not get a single skull from that? There we go. Hello, Mabarashi! Welcome. If anyone has any questions, anything you want me to go over, let me know. And then we'll start getting into the World Lore event. As soon as we finish out Dungeon, we'll hand out code and head into World Lore in a few minutes. It's pretty straightforward this week. Basically, fight Karandera whenever you see it. And that's it. That's like the whole premise. Just fight Karandera whenever you see it. And we also have attack and spell increase, so we have two different ways of making it higher. Also, tomorrow night, we probably are going to try speedrunning Explore 12. I said I wanted to at least one stream this week. We might even do it for 2 streams. Oh, she's doing puzzle quests again? I still haven't finished through that other playthrough of our Blood Mage puzzle quests. I might need to at some point. Because we never got to see all the new content. Let's see, we'll throw this one down. Because that released around this time last year, if I'm not mistaken. It released around September or October last year. So it's been out for almost a year now, the HD remake of Puzzle Quest 1, which is exclusive to Nintendo currently. It's only on Switch. Puzzle Quest, the original, is on like every platform in existence at the time. So they're on pretty dated platforms other than the PC version. But the HD remake was only released on Switch. It might eventually come to other platforms, but I believe it has like a year exclusivity, maybe 2 year. I have no clue what the deal is with it, but it does seem to have some amount of exclusivity because it's only on Switch right now and no other platform. Though it somewhat makes sense because the original Puzzle Quest did release as a Switch or as a Nintendo exclusive at the time, and then eventually became a release to everything else. So that's probably what's going to happen to the HD remake of it as well. The only thing I hate about the Puzzle Quest 1, even though I really like it as a game, is comparing it to Gems of War. It plays so glacially slow. Like a single battle can take you like 10 minutes sometimes. And they don't generally get too much quicker towards late game. They do, but they don't get like 10 seconds quick. Like Gems of War. Like they just feel like they drag on forever, some of the battles. You can have some very, very long battles. You can have some long, intense battles, though, which are fun. But some of them drag on for way more longer than they should. Okay, anyways. Let me go hand out code. And, oh yeah, I don't have Discord open. Let me go do that. Discord. Oh gosh, this computer is glacially slow today. Okay, it might be a minute. Let me go start doing the World Lore event. Because that might take it a couple minutes before the older computer decides it wants to function. That's not what I wanted to click on. Well, so are we winning today? Even though I did horrible? Yes, we are. No, we're not. We're 25,000 down. However, how many battles is that relative to them? Oh, that's what same amount of battles. Yeah, we are below them. Let's see, where are they in the category? Oh, they're in first place. Oh, we're up against the first place guild. No wonder why their teams were so strong. We're in the first place in current bracket. Or against them anyways. That'd explain why the teams were a bit stronger than yesterday. That would definitely explain it. Anyways, I think still hasn't even decided it wanted to load yet. So let me go grab my my team for this. Let's see, do I already have it set? No, I do not. Let me go grab the other team. Actually, I don't think I've ever used the other team. It's actually a Karandera team. That's not what I wanted. World Karandera. Here it is. Here's the team I wanted. This is the team I believe I'm going to run. That or we could run it with more mana generation. We'll see. Either or would work. Pet I can just ignore. We don't actually need the pet since we have it maxed. But let's go run some World Lore. So, we'll do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Paste team. Yes, I know you can't put the catchers in here. It's a placeholder for... Oh, I never did update that for the video, did I? I need to go do that. Karendera. Okay, do you crate green? Yes or no? Yes. You're out. You're out. Wait, do you crate brown? Yes. Hold up. You're not out. Come back. Come back. I lied. I do want one King Mikhail. And then the other one goes, what's her name? That one. There we go. Alright, let's roll with this. So, Axe of the North as Sentinel Hero class, Karendera, King Mikhail, and Urskia Druid. Wait. We could just do half mana start. Where's the half mana start Urskia troop thing? Give me that. There we go. I fixed it. Okay, we're all with this, actually. So, Axe of the North, which boost ratio is based on Urska allies, which is our entire team except for Karendera. Karendera. King Mikhail for some AoE. And this thing for half mana start onto Urskas. That is the game plan. Okay. And we change our banner to... We already have a red. I'm feeling a green-blue. +2 green, +1 blue. What color is that? It is minus brown. I don't want to minus that color, do I? Fine, we'll go double green then. I really want double green blue, but that minus color is bad. Yellow would probably have been the best color to minus in this situation. Yellow or purple? Actually, probably purple would have been the best to minus. 1 to 2. But I do not want to minus brown. It's not too big a deal, but prefer not to. Yeah, let's just roll with this then. Axe North, Karendera, King Mikhail. Oh, I need to go set my medals, don't I? Actually, first I need to go claim all of our stuff. So we'll use this as our team. We'll claim all of our awards so we get the maxed out little thingy. And we get no good orbs. However, we do get a Medal of Rage, surrounded by badges of rage. And now we need to go set those rage. So we can actually go use this for the event. We'll do it over top our armor, I guess. 20. Oh, actually, I don't need 20% mana start now, do I? We just go all rage. Rage. Where's the other 2 rages? Oh, I only have 1 more rage. Oh, well, I might have to go 20%. But then again, at least the Karendera gets it. I do need to go rechange this order. Otherwise, it'll annoy me to no end. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. And the smaller one goes there. There. My paranoid order is now in order. Okay. And we should be fine to go run the event now. So now we go to guild, seal in the gate, fight, and let's go finish out this campaign. When you have these 2 battles, take the highest level. The actual battle itself does not matter. But for the higher rarity ones, you do want to go for highest rarity. Generally speaking, you want to go for the Karenderas whenever you see the Karenderas. Also, has Discord loaded yet? The answer is... very much no. Gosh, that computer is slow. Well, when we'll be able to hand out the code soon. Discord is processing. Slowly. We are running 50% Urska start. Unless you said that prior to being putting in the team. Because that works on our whole team except for Karendera itself. Which for these earlier battles, we're not even going to need Karendera. Also, Enraged Karendera would work much better for this event. However, very few people have an Enraged Karendera. And that's definitely not a reason to go get Karenderas just for this event. That would be exceedingly overkill. And whenever we see a Karendera, we are going to want to fight it then. I know, I have so many games I want to play through right now. The pile is actually starting to get really, really high. Let's see, what's the full list of every game I want to stream onto this channel over some period of time? Let's see. Ori and the Blind Forest and its sequel. Finishing up Puzzle Quest for like the 3rd time. Because we haven't played through a full HD version of it yet. Mario 35 is coming up soon. I still need to do Mario 64. We might do Galaxy. Mario Galaxy. There's another game coming up. Hyrule Warriors we'll be doing when that comes out in November. What other ones? I know there's more than that. Those are the first ones that come to my mind at the moment. There's definitely more than that. I will not actually be doing Cyberpunk 2077. That is one game I will not be streaming. Or playing. Or getting. I might look up some footage of it. It's personally a type of game that I probably wouldn't enjoy as much. Just that style of game. Oh yes, Hollow Knight and its sequel, Silk Song, when it comes out. We'll do that around the same time as we do Ori and the Blind Forest, or the Ori and the Blind Forest and whatever its sequel is called. I just forget the sequel name. But yeah, we'll do those around the same time. Ori and its sequel and Hollow Knight and its sequel. Because they're both basically the same concept of game. An indie studio that just made a really insanely good platformer. Actually, never mind. The Ori wasn't an indie studio, though. The other one was. Hollow Knight. Because didn't Microsoft do Ori? I actually forget what company did Ori. I know the one that did Hollow Knight was an indie studio. Also, I think there's still no official date on when Silk Song's being released. But once there is, I can kind of determine when we're going to be doing that. Because I definitely want to play Hollow Knight before Silk Song. Oh yeah, Pikmin 3. Alright, that comes out October 30th. It's about a month from now. I played Pikmin 1 and 2. It's a pretty good series. It's basically Nintendo's real-time strategy game. Or at least their version of doing so. It has some really good multiplayer. The only problem is, I don't believe it has online multiplayer. Which is rather unfortunate. They're adding like co-op and a bunch of more local stuff for it. But that game would have benefited so much from online multiplayer. I don't think they added it for it though, unfortunately. How much damage do you have? I think it's enough. Yes, it is. It won't be that useful going forward, but this level range, I guess, is fine. Plus, we have all the extra spell damage. We do have 200% extra spell damage right now, so we do have to put that into consideration too. Yes, this team can be completed with regular troops. We showed a cheap team on Monday, and we still had a copy of it, or we still had it in there when we before we switched it out. But yes, this can be done with cheaper teams. I believe we still have it set. Made sure not to overwrite it because I had a feeling someone would ask about it at some point. But this was the cheaper team we built. It was Corrupted Urskea Crown, which you get for free from completing out the quest line. Burger and Gary, which does 5 times damage or 3 to 5 times to the boss. However, keep in mind, only Enraged Carinders are going to be the boss during this. And Baba Yaga's for some backup resummon, though you're mostly going to do it off a crown. And for a double silence disable so they don't hit you as hard. Untitled Goose Game? I never did play Untitled Goose Game. I don't know, I might try it at some point. I feel like it'd be on a very cheap sale at some point. But yeah, I almost forgot about Untitled Goose Game. I don't know, I guess I could play it for fun at some point. It almost seems like a goat simulator kind of game though. In the sense that it's just kind of there to be a joke. Though a really good joke. Anyways, I'm not clicking on the right area. Let's go back to the Carinder. Oh, so hello, Peter. Yeah, I never did play Untitled Goose Game. We'll throw that down. And here's our first Enraged Carinder. I think this is the first one. How long have I been playing for? Since launch, pretty much. Which was November of 2014. It technically launched a little bit earlier in Australia. And on phones a little bit before then. However, the official launch of the game is generally considered the Steam release. I started a couple days after it released on Steam, which was November of 2014. So we've been playing for almost 6 years then. It has been almost 6 years since we first played this game. That number's getting very high. Now we've had the channel for 4.5 years. 5-year mark is April 23rd, I believe it is. It's like late April. I forget the exact date. I know what the exact date is. I normally don't check on what it is until it gets close, though. I know it's late April, though. Let's see. I'll throw that down. Yeah, this game is really fun. It has a really quick-paced momentum to it, which is why I really like. Yeah, my original team did show 2 King Mikhails. Really, all you have to do is a mana generation option into a bunch of King Mikhail, and you're probably fine. Everything else is just kind of for show. Though you do want to have a half mana start for it rather than 20%. So the most you would ever use is two King Mikhails, because what you can do is run the weapon, run 2 King Mikhails and replace out Karandera, and run Urskilla, and just replace out the Karandera with a second King Mikhail. And for this earlier range, it might even be better too. The only reason I'm really using this is because it covers a lot of different color. Because obviously this has a lot of color overlap. Oh gosh, the curse just got rid of my enchant, so now I don't have full mana. That's unfortunate. Also, it's fun using Karandera against Karandera for fun. Just for the sake of it, because why not? Karandera battle. Yeah, we'll need to do something special for the 5-year anniversary of the channel. I'm not sure what. We did a long stream for the 4-year anniversary. A very long stream. Oh gosh, you got Devour. You gotta be kidding me. You have like a 25% chance to Devour. What are you doing actually landing a Devour? Hey, we gotta be careful. He actually has really high skull damage now. I will let him poke us once, just because I need the mana. Okay, we'll go for it. Should be enough damage, and it is. How much do you like this game? I like it quite a bit. It's a really good daily system, I would say, overall. It's probably the main thing that's kept me with it for so long. It's actually a really fun daily to do. Some of it's kind of just fluff. But overall, it has a pretty good cycle going for it. And the fact that it constantly keeps updating is pretty nice. It gets updated every single week. At least in the sense that it keeps getting new content every single week. Like as far as new troops, new events, all that kind of stuff. Can we get an LFE appearance for the anniversary stream? Yes. We'll probably see him before then. Yeah, he's normally just resting on the bed or on the cabinet drawer thing. Whatever you call that. A dresser. I knew I had a word. There's a word for it. It's called a dresser. Well, there's 2 anniversaries. There's the anniversary of the channel and the anniversary of the game. The anniversary of the game is in 2 months. The anniversary of the channel is in April. But yeah, it's the 6-year anniversary of Gems of War in the game itself. In 2 months from now. It's like late November is the anniversary of the game. Yeah, we never actually did any big streams since then. I kind of said we'll need to do more variety streams, but we haven't really done too many since then. I feel like the problem with variety streams in general, with how I do content, is most people who catch a stream are watching it for one specific thing. And if I keep switching between games, that probably won't work too well. Like, it will if we're doing it for, like, a really big reason. Like, you know, the anniversary of the channel or something. But if we're just doing it generally, I don't feel like it has as much of an appeal. Because we did it with Fall Guys one stream. And, like, viewership dipped as soon as we switched games. And then it repaired a bit. And then when we switched games again, it dipped. And then came back again. Let's see. What do we even need here? I'll just do a scatter. I keep forgetting scatters could do so much damage because we have a 200% spell increase. I keep thinking it's like, oh, it does barely any damage, but how much bonus we have, it's actually a pretty good cleanup option for this event. When do I like to play it? Well, we do this as a daily normally at night every single time at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, it's also a good game to wake up to just to do a little bit of grind between other stuff. Between other content's probably its best way to do it, though. Because it's definitely a game that you don't generally sit down and grind for long on ends. It can when you first start out, and at points if you really want to grind for something. However, generally it's a game that you kind of just throw in between other stuff. That is possible to grind out. So it kind of has both capabilities. Like, this is definitely a game that you could consume like 10 hours in if you really wanted to. But also is generally a game that you would play in bursts of short periods of time. Over the course of a day or a given amount of time. However, it does have the option to infinitely grind, which I do like. I hate when games kind of like block off areas or, you know, stuff like that in a timed way where you might not necessarily be able to infinitely do it. There are sections of this game that to some capacity are, like what we're doing right now, has a bit of a limit to it to a capacity. However, the overall game as far as grinding important resources, you can pretty much infinitely do, even though there are some that are accumulated more so over time. Like all the main core resources you can infinitely grind for, like gems, which is the premium currency, gold, souls, glory. All these things can be infinitely grinded with no cap to how much you can get over a certain period of time. Other than the hourly rate of optimal methods. I haven't been playing Animal Crossing that much lately, Mobarashi. That thing takes like 10 minutes to do as a daily. I think I had Gullivar today. Gullivar! He would have been perfect for Talk Like a Pirate Day. But I don't think he showed up then. He showed up now. Actually, he couldn't even show up for Talk Like a Pirate Day. He can't show up on a Saturday or Sunday. And Talk Like a Pirate was on Saturday. Let's see. We'll throw that over. We have a lineman over there. I wish he did splash damage. I really wish the normal Karandara did splash. The other one does full AoE. Actually, that'd be a really funny troop. Imagine if a troop did full AoE heavy splash. As in, it hit every single enemy, but also 50% splashed all of them. That would actually be a fun mechanic for a Mythic. No Mythic currently has that. The closest thing is Infernus, but it's not exactly the same. A full AoE with 50% splash on everything. Yeah, that should be fun. It'd probably be a useless troop, even though I mentioned that as a thing. But it'd still be a fun mechanic. I'd say it'd be useless because they likely wouldn't give it board control. And that concept without board control would be really bad. And that concept with board control would probably be way too high of a mana cost, like World Breaker. Because that's the problem with World Breaker not being viable is way too high of a mana cost. Yeah, we did a lot of grind on Animal Crossing when it first came out. We did a lot of grind on Fall Guys too. We're technically almost 100% complete with Fall Guys if we could actually ever get that final achievement, which I keep failing. It's like an achievement to get 5 wins in a row. We've done 4 wins in a row 3 times. But I actually own every cosmetic now that I can currently obtain. There are a few that we don't own, however, they are in a cycle system every 3 days. So it'll take a little bit of time until they show up again. But we will eventually own them. We have the resources to get them. We just don't specifically have them yet. But yeah, Fall Guys doesn't take that much to 100% the game. I think we had 100%ed by the 150-hour mark. Not counting that one exceedingly annoying achievement, which I'm not really trying to aim for. But as far as actual things you could obtain, we pretty much 100%ed it as far as we can go. Based on when we started. What do we go for here? I'll take that down. That's a game that has like a pretty much infinite replay value though. Most battle royales pretty much do. In the sense that the main premise of the game is more so to improve at the game. Which I do like games that are set up like that. Gems of War has elements of it because obviously you get much better at controlling the board as you keep playing more. Ignore the guild wars today. But generally speaking, you get better at it as time goes on. Because this was, Gems of War was the first ever Match 3 game I ever played. And I had no knowledge of how match 3 games worked prior to that. But the one really nice thing about Gems of War is it has a really basic board for the most part. It doesn't have any kind of weird shenanigans. And the basics that you learn from Gems of War can be applied to pretty much any other similar game in the genre. There are some games that take it to a completely different angle, but has a nice basic format that's has a lot of skills that are applicable to other match 3 games. Because most of them do use some kind of grid, even if it's in a different format. There's a lot of probability in this game that's applicable to other ones. Where you would take certain moves based on the chance of it actually cascading into something. We don't have any way to take anything from the bottom. I'm not sure what we want here. Let's take this staircase there then. And then kill it there, and that should be a match. Okay, we got 8 battles left, which means we should have about 12 battles left. Let's see, how are we in the guild? We're still actually pretty low down. Surprisingly. Well, let's keep taking the highest battle. Yeah, oddly enough for Animal Crossing, I feel like the main thing that actually made me stop playing it as much is we actually obtained our main objective that I set out to do. Which I set out to do as soon as I realized Flick and CJ were a thing. Which the goal was to obtain 5 of every single thing in the entire game, insect and bug-wise. And after I did that, we technically have 2 left I need to go finish. One I need to catch 1 copy of, the other one we need to go catch 1 copy of, or 2 copies of when it comes out in December. But once we end up finishing that, it felt like I had like my main goal done. Technically the other main goal is decorating your island. But honestly that was never as much of a goal, even though that's obviously something you do for it. The main thing was full-blown completionist. I definitely do that with a lot of games. Like, the main goal is, like, do everything, or obtain everything, is generally the target goal, more often than not. The only 100% criteria thing I will likely never bother doing in Animal Crossing is obtain every framed photo, mainly because doing it without hacking or glitches or exploits in any way, shape, or form is near impossible. So I'm not really gonna bother. Got all the posters, which is kind of the same thing, kind of. It's the easier version of it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely goal-oriented for them. That is definitely for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely the person that likes grind as well. I actually enjoy grind in games. I know some people like absolutely despise any game that has any amount of grind. But it is an element of games that I do like a lot. If anything, I almost hate when a game has no capability to grind. Like, it just feels kind of weird to me that it doesn't have a progression system in some way. Some games can take it too far as what their grind is. But I do like to have some form of it in a game. For some aspects, even if it's not the core component of the game. We'll throw that down. And I definitely prefer games with replay value for the most part. Though I do still play games that don't have as much replay value. Like ones that you just play through once for the storyline or just experience it once and then never touch it again. Though I generally don't play those kind of games as often. And of course things like those would be like Ori and the Blind Forest, Hollow Knight, Undertale. We have played Undertale on the channel though. Though it was back when we were on Twitch, oddly enough. That was, I believe, the only game that, not counting Gems of War, obviously, but I believe that was the only game, oh, that and some other weird game, one of those .io games, but it was one of the only few games that we ever actually streamed on Twitch that wasn't Gems of War, back when we were still on Twitch for like a month. We might stream its sequel. I have no clue when the sequel is finally coming out, though. That's probably going to be a big announcement whenever it does. Because they want to complete out all of the chapters of the sequel before they release it, so they know what the full storyline is. And I'm pretty sure COVID may end up completely ruining their schedule with that. Oh, you just got gold 100 medal 100 troops. Nice, congratulations. Very big achievement. It'd be weird if old school RuneScape players doesn't like grind. There are some people that don't like grinding in it. Like, there are like people who are like max combat in that game, who don't have like any skills whatsoever, or you know, all the non-combat skills. There are people who play RuneScape who like never touch any quests, never touch any skills. All they do is just do the combat element of it, and they never bother grinding any of the things that help them out. Yes, I played Deltarune Chapter 1. I didn't stream it on the channel, but I did play it. Though we're probably going to stream it on the channel when the rest of Deltarune comes out. And we'll play the entire series of Deltarune. We might even play Undertale prior, because we played Undertale so long ago. It was 4.5 years ago when we played Undertale, and it was on Twitch. It technically wasn't on the YouTube channel. So we'll probably do that around the time when the full thing releases. So I'm not sure if they're releasing it episodically or how on earth they're doing it, but we'll find out in time. But yeah, we'll definitely stream the entirety of Deltarune on this channel. Only Deltarune Chapter 1 is out, and it's also free. It's on, I believe, most platforms. The rest of it will not be free, I'm pretty sure. But the very first chapter of it's pretty much like the demo for the rest of the series, essentially. But I hope Deltarune ends up being good. If it's anything like the first game, it should be really amazing. And we're working on it for a couple years now at this point. Or maybe not a couple years, but 2 years? Well, I guess technically 2 is a couple. But yeah, bullet hell games can be a lot of fun. There's not too many games in the genre, though. Definitely a very underutilized genre. Also, Deltarune definitely feels a lot more like a bullet hell than the first game did. The first game really heavily leaned into the whole mercy or kill kind of thing. And while the other game does too, it is way more bullet hell oriented. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Will I show my brown attack team? Sure, I can go show it. There's a couple different ways you can build it. One of the safest ways to build a brown team is around Corvash. I don't believe I currently use Corvash build, though. But Corvash and Gorgolfa teams are some of the safer brown ones. I don't believe I run either, though, for my current brown. I'll go double check. I actually don't remember, to be honest. We'll find out in a second. Oh, yeah, I never did hand out that code, did I? Discord should be open now. It was taking forever, which is why I kind of forgot about it. But let me go hand out the code. I never did do that yet. Hold up. Gosh, it's still loading. Well, loading, but because it's not selected, it's like, I don't want to load. Give me a moment. Oh, we're waiting. Let me go show the brown team. Here's my brown team. Claim tribute. Boom, boom, boom. Troops. Brown, where are you? Brown Guildwall. Oh, yeah, we run... I run a bit of a weird team. I like it, though. It's Mountain Crusher, Cirquet, and Hadley, Templar, and Wild Queen. The main reason I run this is to counter Yagui Queen Titania. Yagui Queen Titania is exceedingly common on Brown Day because there are two different troops that convert brown to red. The Tapon and Summer of... something Summer, I forget her name. But both of those are a big liability because then they feed into Yagui Queen Titania and they just go crazy. So your best bet to combat that is to deny out their red. And we can actually do that with Templar, which is generally considered a pretty bad troop. At one point, it was somewhat okay, like when the game launched. In the current state of the game, it's considered really bad. However, it does work decently well because not only do we have half mana start for knights, but we have a blue link for him, which helps get his mana a little bit more conveniently. And he also does an armor boost into a transform red to green. So this armor boost helps keeps us alive. We end up getting our green that we need for Wild Queen. Then we just go crazy with Wild Queen. It's basically the hard counter to the red. The main thing that makes it pretty useful is this low mana cost of 10. Which is pretty good for technically only 5, which makes it really good for countering it out. One single surge and we're already ready to go deny out all the red on the board. And yeah, the only big issue with this team is it doesn't actually use a red itself. So it does have a little bit of liability there if they get too much control of the board and you don't. They can overpower the board with reds and you can't use those reds. But that situation very rarely happens if you can get at least one Templar down before they do. And normally you can since it only takes one turn to get the full. Same as your Mountain Crusher to go get that rolling. That's why I currently run for it. Anyways, let me go get that code, which I should have done earlier, but this computer is wanting to be glazily slow today. I'm not sure what's up with it. It might finally be going after 7.5 years or 8.5 years. How long has it been? I got it 2013, so yeah, 7.5 years or so. You got this, computer. Load already. Load. Please. I'm clicking on the thing. All you have to do is load one more screen. Sometime today. Okay, we'll let that try to figure out what it's trying to do. Anyways, let's go claim our mail. Let's go finish out the World Lore event. And then have a code. Guild, sealing the gates, fight, and we'll take this one. Aha! We got progress. I found it. I believe we handed out this one already, so I'll hand out the one below. Oh, and now my entire mouse is frozen. You got this. Stop being so slow. Good thing we have a new computer. I still refuse to get rid of this one, though. Though it probably needs to be replaced eventually if we do want to have a two computer setup, because, gosh, this is glacially slow. If I do get another computer, it's going to be like a full, like, actually stationary one, not a laptop. So we can have a bit more processing power on it. It'll probably be the main streaming computer, too. Eventually, the current laptop I'm using now to stream to computer is eventually going to be our side computer. And our main computer is going to be some other new computer at some point. But that's down the road. It doesn't necessarily need a replacement yet. The current one we have is obviously perfectly fine. But if we ever do an upgrade, that will be the upgrade. This should be the code. Okay, I think we're good to go. Now, let me just go make sure this works. And I can go get it to you guys. Let's see. Alright, that thing's still going so slow. Well, so it says chat disabled. Hopefully the stream didn't die. Oh, the other computer going slow shouldn't have any effect on that. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. It's doing new levels of slowness. At this rate, I might just have to manually type it from the other computer onto my current computer. It's going to be this slow. Because it is definitely glowing at glacial pace. It's not always that slow. I'm not sure why it's wanting to be so slow today. It's been having a couple issues the last few days that it normally doesn't have. One of them being it doesn't even want to load the page right now for the redeem codes. We kind of need that page to make sure that's the correct code. I'm pretty sure this is the correct code, though. So let me just type it out manually. It'll probably be easier at this point. How slow it's wanting to be. Okay. Also, what on earth is that level? 154? What a weird... Oh, wait. It didn't copy-paste it properly. No! Fine. We'll open there. There's the code. Let me just go type it manually over here. Because, gosh, that thing's going to take too long. Let me go open up my thing. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Where's my channel? Your channel. Videos. Actually, just click on my stream directly. Come back. Come back. And there's an ad. I'll leave a like on our stream. There we go, 10 likes. And let me go type out the code for you guys. Which one was the one? I believe it was this one. I haven't actually checked to see if it works yet, but let me go type it out manually. RNV 6UBAQPQ. Hey, PQ, it's Public Quest. Okay, I believe that is the correct code. Let me know if so, because I might have mistyped it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10 characters long. I might have typed one of them wrong. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code. And I guess I'll go claim it real quick. Where's the forum? What's the easiest way to get there? Redeem a code. Enter it over here. Type in my thingy. Type in the other thingy. And it's good. Okay, it's good. All good. Okay, let me close out all this so it doesn't lag anything. And sorry about that. Okay, there you guys go. There's the code. Enjoy! Also, internet's not even working on my other computer. No wonder why. What is going on? No internet connection. Okay, my other computer's really weird now. Problem with that, I use that as my chat, though. I can't see chat. And this other computer doesn't want to pick up on the chat for the stream. What a fail. Okay, connection's coming back now. Aha. You got this other laptop. Push through. Yeah, that computer's seen better days. Let's see, what do we need here? Alright, let me click refresh on this page. So we're back on the page, but chat's still disabled. Let's see. Take the yellow over. Get a nice big AoE in there. Go through a pokey poke. Throw another AoE, and that should be match, or pretty close to it. And I will scatter kill it if it'll let me cast. That would be great. But if anyone has any other questions... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't see chat. I should probably go open it up in another window then so I can go see it. If anyone has any other questions, do feel free to leave in the comment section below. I mean, in the comments... Gosh, you know what their thing is. Put in the chat and we'll go answer them. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap up in a few moments because once we finish out this event, we'll probably call it a night for now. And tomorrow night, we will be grinding for world record on... what's it called? Explore 12. Will we get it? Probably not. However, I want to try aiming for sub 2 minutes is the main goal. Actually getting a world record is not necessarily the aim. That'd be cool if we could. But the aim is more so to just try to get under 2 minutes. Oh, we're already out of battles. Okay, let me go open up another instance of the chat on my own computer. Which we might even need to start doing just so we can get a chat to constantly keep showing. Because the program I'm using now never wants to capture my YouTube chat properly. If we just open in a new window, that would probably be the best idea going forward. Though the only problem with that is you have to manually set it every single time you do a stream, which is the only annoying part about it. And it's playing another ad for my stream. But there we go. Any other questions, anyone? I can see chat now. Let me know. But there's the code, everyone. Oh, yeah, I didn't post the link to it. But, you know, guys know where to use it. Let me go post it again with the link. Just so you guys can get there. Pretty sure most of you know where it is, but some of you may not. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemswar.com. Reach the game code section. There's the full thing with the code and everything. Enjoy. But any other questions, anyone? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably start wrapping up for tonight. Just reading through the rest of the chat. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing Guild Wars, and then we're going to try for world record on... Oh gosh, now it starts working. Now the computer wants to start working, like literally as it ends. That computer would be weird. Which kingdom has the least troops with poison protection? I do not know that offhand. I'm trying to consider. I believe Urskea only has 2. It used to have 0. I believe Urskea, despite having 2, is still one of the lowest, if not the lowest. I am not sure offhand if one has lower than 2. But I know Urskea has only 2 currently. It is Karandera and the other small shade of Zorn. Technically there's 3, or shade of Karandera. There's technically 3, however, I don't think you can ever fight Enraged Karandera in the battle. So there's technically only 2. And one of them only shows up on the Mythic battle. So it's not that bad. Technically there's only 1 in a sense because of that. I'm not sure of one that has less than that. There's currently none with 0, I know that. There used to be, but not anymore. It used to be Urskea, but now it's not. But Urskea is still a really good option for it, nonetheless. But, yeah, if you're still running the Scorpius build, that would be the best location, I believe, still for it. It's not as good, though, now that none of them have now that all of them have some form of immunity. Because now you have to deal with it for every single location to some capacity, which can be a little bit annoying, because obviously it's way slower on those kind of instances of battles, which leads to other options being better in many instances. But it's still not horrible. I wouldn't go out of your way to get a Scorpius in the current state of the game. While he's still usable on some occasions, particularly when you're up against a team that has no immune to poison, he is very situational as far as when he's actually optimal to be used. And you may have noticed we haven't used him in like weeks, or probably even months. It's just not as good to go for these days, but it's still a usable option nonetheless. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. All of our technical difficulties. And the Guild War going horrible, gosh. But hey, they happen. Always get those bad Guild War days on occasion. They happen. Even the best of teams can fail sometimes on it. Just really depends on what you're up against, how lucky they get, what the starting board is, and how empowers want to go. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. We'll be doing Fall Guys during the day tomorrow. We'll be doing Gems Award at the same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. And I need to go download a timer so we can go and time some world record attempts for tomorrow and see if we can get sub 2 minutes. That is the goal. Win Explore 12 under sub 12 minutes. And maybe we'll even submit the record, even if we don't make leaderboard, or, even if we don't make a world record. Might still do it just to have a spot on it. I used to have an account for it with a couple world records or things pretty close to it in games that weren't really that contested that much. Obviously, Gems of War is one of those as well. However, the records are pretty solid right now. Like 1 minute, 41 seconds, I believe, is the world record for Explore right now. That is hard to beat. Like, that is super quick. So we're going to be aiming for sub 2 minutes and see if we can actually hit it or not. I'm not even sure how possible that is. We'll find out. I don't think we checked the speed run, did I? I might need to. See what they use, see what speed of it overall is. I'm pretty sure it was Zugoff build. I'm not sure if it was the exact Zugoff build I'm using, but I know it's a variant of a Zugoff build. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your week, and I will see you guys soon.